Chapter 6: The Neurochemical Pharmacy. How sound changes chemistry. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, and every memory you recall is accompanied by chemistry. The brain is not simply an electrical organ, it is also a biochemical one. Neurons communicate through tiny electrical impulses, but they influence one another through an intricate network of chemical messengers known as neurotransmitters. Alongside these are hormones, neuropeptides, and other signaling molecules that regulate mood, motivation, learning, pain, sleep, social bonding, and countless other aspects of human experience. For centuries, yogis observed that chanting, prayer, meditation, and breath work could reliably transform emotional states. Modern neuroscience is beginning to uncover some of the biological pathways that may help explain these observations. The voice does more than produce sound, it influences breathing. Breathing influences the autonomic nervous system. The autonomic nervous system influences the brain. The brain influences chemistry, and chemistry shapes experience. The brain's internal pharmacy. Unlike manufactured medicines, the brain continuously produces its own biochemical compounds. These molecules regulate virtually every aspect of our lives. Some increase alertness, others promote relaxation. Some strengthen learning, others reduce pain or deepen social connection. Yoga does not introduce new chemicals into the body. Instead, many of its practices appear to influence the body's own internal pharmacy. Dopamine, motivation and learning. Dopamine is often described as the reward molecule, but this is an oversimplification. Its primary role is helping the brain anticipate rewards, reinforce learning, and motivate action. Healthy dopamine signaling supports motivation, goal-directed behavior, learning, curiosity, focus. Modern life frequently overstimulates dopamine pathways through constant novelty, social media, processed foods, gambling, and endless digital rewards. This repeated overstimulation can leave many people feeling restless, distracted, and continually seeking the next source of stimulation. Mantra offers a different approach. Rather than chasing constant novelty, it cultivates satisfaction through repetition, consistency, and sustained attention. The reward shifts from external stimulation to internal stability. Serotonin, stability and well-being. Serotonin contributes to emotional stability, mood regulation, sleep, appetite, cognitive flexibility. Although serotonin is widely associated with happiness, its functions extend far beyond emotion. Most of the body's serotonin is actually produced within the gastrointestinal system, illustrating the close relationship between the brain and the gut. Meditation, regular exercise, healthy sleep, sunlight exposure, and meaningful social connection all influence serotonergic function. Many practitioners report greater emotional steadiness with consistent mantra practice, although the precise biochemical mechanisms remain an active area of scientific investigation. Endorphins. The natural pain relievers endorphins are the body's own opioid-like molecules. They help reduce pain while promoting feelings of comfort and well-being. They are released during activities such as physical exercise, laughter, singing, dancing, deep breathing, social bonding. Group chanting and prolonged vocalization may contribute to endorphin release, helping explain why communal singing often leaves participants feeling uplifted, connected, and emotionally lighter. Oxytocin, the molecule of connection. Oxytocin is strongly associated with trusting and social connection. It plays important roles during childbirth, breastfeeding, physical affection, cooperative interaction, group belonging. Many traditional yogic practices occur within communities where chanting is shared collectively. The combination of synchronized breathing, vocalization, and shared attention may contribute to feelings of closeness and emotional safety. While oxytocin is only one part of this complex process, it illustrates how deeply social human biology truly is. GABA, the brain's natural brake. Every healthy nervous system requires balance. Excitatory neurotransmitters increase activity. Inhibitory neurotransmitters reduce excessive activity. One of the most important inhibitory neurotransmitters is gamma-aminobutyric acid, GABA. GABA helps regulate anxiety, muscle tension, mental overactivity, emotional reactivity, sleep quality. Several studies have reported increased GABA activity following yoga and meditation practices, although the precise mechanisms continue to be investigated. This may help explain why many practitioners describe feeling deeply calm without feeling sedated. Sound, breath, and intention mantra is more than repeating words. Its effects emerge from several interacting processes. Sound vocal vibration stimulates the respiratory system, vocal tract, and sensory pathways. Regular repetition creates predictable physiological patterns that support nervous system regulation. Breath. Most chanting naturally lengthens the exhalation, encouraging parasympathetic activation. Attention. Focusing on a single sound reduces mental fragmentation and cognitive overload. Intention. The emotional meaning attached to a mantra may influence motivation, attention, and emotional engagement. Whether understood spiritually or psychologically, intention shapes experience. Together, these elements create a whole system intervention rather than a single isolated mechanism. The clinical footprint, research into chanting, meditation, and yogic practices suggests associations with improved mood, reduced perceived anxiety, increased emotional resilience, reduced stress hormone activity, improved emotional regulation, greater feelings of social connection, enhanced psychological well-being. These effects are influenced by factors such as practice duration, individual differences, and the specific techniques employed. No single neurotransmitter explains the benefits of yoga. Rather, multiple biological systems appear to work together. Ancient language, modern translation. The yogic tradition explains these changes differently. Regular mantra practice is said to purify the mind, balance prana, and reduce the fluctuations of consciousness. Modern neuroscience describes changes in autonomic regulation, neural activity, neurotransmitter systems, and stress physiology. Neither language fully captures the whole picture. The yogic model describes lived experience. The scientific model describes measurable biology. Together, they offer complementary perspectives on the same human transformation, more than brain chemistry. While neuroscience provides valuable insights, reducing mantra to neurotransmitters alone would be incomplete. A poem is more than ink. Music is more than vibrating air. Love is more than hormones. Likewise, the value of mantra cannot be fully explained by chemistry alone. Neurochemistry helps us understand how practices influence the body. It does not fully explain why they transform subjective experience so profoundly. That mystery remains one of the great frontiers of consciousness research. Practice protocol: 10-minute mantra practice. Choose a simple mantra such as Om or another meaningful sound. Sit comfortably with an upright spine. Breathe naturally through the nose. Repeat the mantra slowly, allowing each exhalation to become relaxed and unforced. Notice your breathing rhythm, muscle tension, emotional state, mental activity. When the practice ends, sit quietly for 2 minutes before returning to daily activity. Observe how your body feels without trying to analyze or judge the experience. Daily tracking. After each session, record mood 1 to 10, anxiety level, calmness 110, mental clarity 110, emotional resilience 1 to 10, energy level 110. Review your observations weekly to identify long-term trends rather than focusing on individual sessions. Safety notes. Mantra should never be forced or strained. Comfortable, relaxed repetition is more effective than loud or prolonged vocalization. Emotional release may occasionally occur during meditation or chanting. If overwhelming emotions arise, shorten the session and seek support from an appropriately qualified healthcare professional or experienced meditation teacher if needed. Yogic practices complement but do not replace evidence-based treatment for mental health conditions. The ancient yogis discovered that sound could change the human experience. Modern neuroscience is beginning to show that one pathway runs through the brain's own chemical pharmacy. The mantra is not a drug. It teaches the body to produce the conditions in which clarity, resilience, and inner balance can naturally emerge.